And we're back. So I left off, I was starting to talk about the ego, right? How the fact that everybody, like I said, wants to have their name on something, want to have a face on something, which ultimately is disregarding the mission, which is the people. If anybody's names and faces going to be out on Front Street, it should be the people. If anybody's going to be the center of the attention, it should be the people. Again, what is your purpose? Gut check. Another thing we got to stop doing, family, we got to stop romanticizing a lot of different things, man. We got to stop romanticizing a lot of different things, from the studying of the ancient histories to the different philosophies and this, that, and the third, and the ideologies, this, that, and the third. You know what the hell I'm talking about because you experience it on a daily basis your damn self, family. We got to stop romanticizing shit, man. Because at the end of the day, the more we romanticize, the more we put that extra shine and extra gloss that's not necessarily needed, you know what I'm saying, over top of shit, it takes away from the raw energy, the raw realness, nonetheless, of the struggle, of the fight, of the people. It takes away from all of that shit. You busy trying to stunt, nonetheless. That's basically what you're doing. The more we romanticize, we're stunting. And at the end of the day, if you're going to stunt, you got to be able to show and prove to back up your need stunt. And what do we have to show and prove at this moment right now, family? I'll wait. Not a damn thing, that's what. So what does that mean? Work your ass off. Period, point blank. Don't let your ego, don't let your big head that you yourself have created, based on what? This stupid ass social media. Everybody's in this thing for likes and shares and comments, man. But when it's time to get down nitty gritty, roll them sleeves up, get dirty a little bit, go outside and do some work, you see who's real with it. You see who's a real comrade and a real soldier for the people. It's not that many. But the more you scroll, the more you see a lot of cyber warriors. You understand? You gotta see a lot of cyber warriors. Now, don't get me wrong. Social media has its place. It has its purpose. Its purpose, nonetheless, is to motivate a mass number, a mass quantity of the family from all over the globe, if you will. Here in America, 3Ks, don't get it twisted. Across the waters back home in Africa, maybe over there on the continent in Asia, all that, all over the place. That's what social media is supposed to do. It's supposed to open up a lane of communication and reception, passing of ideas and energies. No problem. But at the end of the day, if you're going to use this platform, these social media platforms, and again, abuse it, get all hyped up and swelled up over these likes and these comments, and you're going to utilize that and think that you're really putting in work, negative. Again, social media is supposed to motivate you to take you outside. Outside should reflect on the web. The web should reflect outside. If there's an issue, if there's some type of discrepancy in between, we have a problem. And if we have a problem, that means work is not getting done. And if work is not getting done, that means the people's needs are not being met. Everything is lined up in order, family. Period, point blank. But in order to see that order, you have to do what? Know your purpose. Do you know yours? Gut check. Family, this is not that hard, man. We make things way much harder than what they should be. And then we want to turn around, have hissy fits, and blame this one, that one, when we really need to look from, like I said, within. It's okay. It's okay. Once you start within, everything from that point out, it ripples. It's like a ripple effect. You take a stone, throw it in the water, whatever the case may be. Wherever the stone lands, that's the center of that entire operation. From that point on, each ripple will expand, expand, expand. Productivity. Work. All based off of purpose. It's not that hard, family. It's not that hard. And not for nothing, since we're still on the subtopic of ego or whatever, I guarantee you this. The minute, the instant, family, you begin to humble yourself and realize and recognize that you yourself, the worker, yes, the worker, the soldier, the comrade, once you realize that you are just what I just named, you would have just taken yourself out of the forefront, if you will, and you have dropped back to the background where you should be. Because at the end of the day, those that should be in the foreground is what? The people. Meeting their needs and their wants, our needs and wants as a collective, moving forward as a nation. The one that we always love to talk about, rebuilding, right? All in together now. Family, You have to remove yourself from the foreground. As long as you're trying to be seen and heard all the damn time, have all the attention on you, again, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself because you're gonna swell your head up so big, and eventually that shit's gonna pop like a balloon, right? What you force will be a forceful humble on you, a forceful humbling upon you. Once that head pops, well, nonetheless, pause. 2, you're going to hurt us as a collective because, again, you're worried about yourself being heard, being basically deified into this celebrity type figure. Take that out of the equation, family. Focus on the people, because the more we focus on the people, the more we can work. And the more we can work, the more we can get shit done. All in together now, man. It's not that hard. It's another thing that gets us in the way, that distracts us from our purpose, family. We were just talking about egos a minute ago, but along with the ego, hand in hand comes the quote unquote the celebrity worshiper, if you will. The bias and the favoritism. That's the word I was looking for. The favoritism. That shit got to get cut out. Period. Point blank. Because the more you focused on, once again, this particular individual, this particular crew or set or tribe or whatever the case may be, you're not focused on the people. You worried about meeting somebody's approval. You're worried about meeting each other's approval on a mutual basis, trying to basically big each other up, swell each other's heads up, pause, nonetheless, that ego thing. And you're not thinking about the people. You ain't thinking about the mission. You can't hear the cries and needs and the wants of the people because you busy trying to show off and stunt for the next one. At the end of the day, if we all in the trenches, if we all working, then we ain't got time to be looking at each other on that level. Pause. We need to be focused, man. Focus. And the only way you'll be able to focus is, once again, when you realize what your purpose is. Everybody has to do this on an individual level before they step out there amongst the masses of the people. You have to do your own self gut check. What the hell is my purpose? What am I out here for? What am I trying to do? If you can't answer these questions amongst yourself, again, you're going to hurt us. You're going to hurt us. So at the end of the day, as long as you do not know your purpose, your black power chants go in vain. As long as you do not know your purpose, your black suits go in vain. All this superficial shit that we love to do, you know what I'm saying? We love to show off on the outside, but at the end of the day, our insides is jacked up. Our mentalities is jacked up. Spirits and souls is jacked up. It all starts here, family. Again, you know my equation, family. It's a 3-step process. What you think, you speak. What you speak, you walk. And at the end of the day, if it's black love is cure for the black nation, so let's get it, which means we bouncing energies and vibrations off of one another. That energy that I'm walking with, that I spoke, that I thought of, is going to bounce off of you. Yours is going to bounce off of me, etc., etc., etc. And if these energies are not right, if they're not compatible, they're going to clash. And if the minute they clash, everything shuts down. Everything stops. We back into a world of effect, which is chaos. Marinate on that for a little bit, family. Think on that for a little bit, man. I need y'all to walk with me on this, family. Seriously. Really sit back, humble yourself. I know that's going to be hard for a lot of people out there. And I understand, because you've been doing this shit for so long. You understand? But at the end of the day, what's needed is needed. And that's needed. We all need to take a minute, take a breather, and humble ourselves, man. Center in and focus, man. That's the only way shit is going to move. That's the only way shit is going to pop. That's the only way you are going to see productivity, man. You gotta focus. And once you focus, you'll know your purpose, man. It all goes hand in hand. Again, all in together now. Questions, comments, concerns. You know what to do. Comment box. Let's talk. But until the next time, I appreciate you, family, for walking with me the way I walk with you. You know how we do. It's always a pleasure. This is your brother Nguvo. Now you see R.A.N.M. And R.A.N.M. is Rebuild the Nation Movement, which is the people, all of us. Uncle Uncle Josh Snapple, to our Black Power family. Always remember that black love is the one and only cure for the black nation. So let's get it. Stay tuned to the next one, man. You know how we do. Black Power.